Can anxiety stop you from being hungry? Can anxiety interfere with your hunger? The answer is yes. And thinking about golfing versus a soccer tournament is the key on how you can begin soothing your own self. Okay, so let me explain. First, this scenario might come up because you're at work, you are running around all day, you're in meetings, blah, 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 and all of a sudden you realize, holy crap, it's been 12 hours and I haven't eaten anything for the last 12 hours. I'm starving and I don't have enough time to go get lunch. I have another meeting coming up. Stress enters your system, and then you actually forget about your hunger. You run again, and then when you come home, you're brutally exhausted, and bam, it's over. You know what I mean. The pantry opens, and maybe you go to 5-10 different fast food places. You go to drive-through McDonald's, go to Taco Bell drive-through, go wherever you eat. Maybe $50 to $100 worth of food, and you don't care. During this process, you don't care. But afterwards, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's horrible. And now you're thinking, what the hell caused that? You're thinking, and that's great. I got to give you some credit. If you were asking this question, if you were typing into Google or podcasting or whatever, and you're searching for this question, I want to give you a thumbs up. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a review, leave a comment, email me at jared@weightlossenlightenment.com. There's a link down below where you can view another video that I made about stress eating. It's an incredibly important topic that most diets neglect. Most diets just give you a diet plan and say, follow this, or they give you some nutrition advice. But in Weight Loss Enlightenment, we realize that your inner light, your emotions, being aware and shining light on those emotions is incredibly important, at least, if not more important, than nutrition. So you've done the hard work. You're shining the light and trying to take responsibility for stress. That's amazing. You're wondering, does stress impact my hunger? Yes, it does. Why? Well, the short and sweet answer is that stress triggers your fight, flight, freeze, or fade mechanism. Now, these are all ways to basically shut down your organs and pump your blood to your hands and legs to help you survive. I know that sounds like maybe that's something weird. Like, really? You might be wondering, like, stress? Stress pumps my blood? What? Like, and how does that relate to my hunger? Well, it's simple. If you don't have any blood in your stomach, how are you going to be hungry? You're not going to be hungry because you're not even going to feel your stomach. If you don't have any blood in your stomach is just like an empty balloon, and your brain is not registering it. When all the blood goes away from your stomach, you don't have the ability to digest food. So your stomach shuts down. It says, oh, I'm not hungry. Your stomach will shut down. Like, if you have ever talked to a starving person, eventually the hunger fades away into the background. It's there, and it's right there, but there's oftentimes hours during the day where they don't even notice they're hungry. Now, I have fasted before, 3 days, and sometimes I do day-long fasts. And this is not a trick to lose weight or anything like this. This is just something that I'll do on retreat. I'll occasionally stop eating for the day. I usually have breakfast. But I find that, yes, it's not as bad as you think. Because after a while, you forget that you're hungry. Your stomach shuts down. Now, in context of stress, what happens is that whenever you feel stress, there's tension created, right? And so the tension draws the blood out of your stomach shuts down. When your stomach shuts down, your hunger shuts down. Your appetite goes down. You forget that you need food. and you run around in circles and you stop eating. Now, so yes, stress does cause you to lose your appetite. The flip side, however, is it also causes you to eat at the end of the day. So, the analogy that I gave at the beginning, the golfing match versus one of the soccer matches, this is an analogy I'll teach people that I work with. The people that I work with are generally people who struggle with diets, who are searching for a long-term solution for weight loss that relies on them, as I say, being their own light. Be your own light, okay? Don't rely on a diet. Don't rely on me. Let's work together so that you can discover your own light, okay? Now, how I work with people who want to discover their own light is by listening to their inner voice. Now, this is a delicate process, but you can actually just do it right now. If you imagine you're just driving or you're about to go in a meeting, and then you freeze frame. So you're running around all day, you have all this stress in your body. Your clothes feel tight, it might feel hot, you might have a to-do list running around in your head, and then you pause, freeze frame, and then imagine separating your environment away from your thoughts. So now you're just there with your thoughts, right? And then you take those thoughts and you make an audio recording of those thoughts. So the thoughts go, like do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. It's like a staticky cassette tape that's loud. And you can hear those thoughts. The tone of those thoughts is like a soccer game. So you know soccer, like World Cup soccer? Have you heard those announcers before? Where it's like, goal! Like, in your head you might be, meeting! Gotta have a meeting! Oh my god, you gotta answer the email! Answer your boss's email! Yeah! Yeah! There's that rage. And that rage consumes your energy, it consumes your attention and focus and mental bandwidth. When there's that rage in your system, you can't feel hungry. You can't feel hungry. No way. Now, eventually your body just runs out of fuel, like what happens at the end of the day. You're totally depleted, totally deprived, and bam, you're there again. You're there again. So how do we stop that cycle? Well, one of the things that I really emphasize in this 3-part training program is stopping binge eating, doing nutrition, and getting rid of obsessive thoughts, okay? And one of the key things for getting rid of binge eating and stopping obsessive thoughts is switching away from the soccer match and being a participant at a golf tournament. This is a silly analogy, but have you heard, Tiger Woods, he just won the major, you know? So, have you heard golfers, the golf broadcasters? You know, the soccer broadcasters are goal. Golf broadcasters speak like this. Oh, it looks like he's gonna putt it in from 5 feet. Oh my gosh, the Tiger, he has this hole to win his Masters, and if he wins this Masters, then he will completely rewrite history, and he will go on to become the best person in the world. So the tone is very soft. Okay? It's like right now I'm trying to that cassette tape we talked about earlier? If you can imagine slowing down that cassette tape, turning on some peaceful music in the background. We need to relate to our problems in this calming way. That's how we can get rid of stress. At the core level is how we handle stress in our bodies and how we subconsciously think about stress. Okay? So what you can do is go down below and schedule a quick 15-minute call with me where we can work on slowing down your audio tape and handling stress different. This is not a sales call. If we connect and you want to schedule a longer session afterwards, you'll have an opportunity to do so. Go to weightlossenlightenment.com/15mins, 15 mins, weightlossenlightenment.com/15 mins. Have a great day. Peace.